Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Miranda Buss. I am the Assistant Director of the Illinois Professional Science Master's Program. Also with us is one of our first-year students, Hayley Cooper. She is in the Agricultural Production Program and is planning to do her internship this summer with Professional Swine Management. So Hayley, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Hayley, like Miranda said, and I am a first-year student for the agricultural production section of the PSM program. I decided to start looking into this program when I was a senior. I did my undergrad in animal science with a minor in food and agribusiness management, and I really wasn't too fond of the research side, so I looked more into this program because it had both science and business. Since I had a minor in agribusiness, I was kind of more wanting to learn more about the business side as well. And I feel like it's also really nice. It's a 1.5-year program, not more than 2 years.
Great. That actually leads us into our first slide. So the Illinois Professional Science Master's degree, like Hayley mentioned, is a combination of science and business. It is about 75% science courses, so that translates into 32 hours of science classes, and then 25% or 10 hours of business classes. We also have an internship requirement of our program, and all of that equates into a great master's degree that combines science and business and really helps students prepare for careers that are at the interface of science and business. So the program was designed really for people who wanted to be at that interface, like we mentioned. I think it's a really great program for people who want to be able to work with both the technical-minded people in a company and the business-minded people. So PSM students have that unique skill set where they understand both the science and the business terminology and aspects of a company, and so they're really great at communicating with both sides and making sure that the company is running smoothly by being able to work with both sides of the company. And Hayley, is there anything you would like to add when it comes to combining that science and business?
I agree with all of our business classes that I have been taking. I have learned a lot, nothing that I've really learned in my past. So it's really good to see what companies want in for graduate students and for career-wise, like project management. I'm learning, or I had last 8 weeks, and right now I'm doing finance, which is, very important in the business side of a company. So I feel like with the business classes, well, with science, you're going to be more well-rounded in the company, and then you can do more different tasks and jobs that they want you to do without not knowing what you're doing. You're going to have more of a knowledge and skill of that, which is it's going to be very helpful.
It is. In fact, a lot of the alumni have noticed that they are getting promotions quicker maybe than some of their counterparts that don't have this type of degree. And we noticed that a lot of the Illinois PSM alumni are getting promoted anywhere between 12 and 24 months after their first job.
Yeah, I feel like with the business side, it's going to help you get the opportunity of being more of a manager, kind of overseeing more people, which I think is awesome.
All right, so currently we have 5 different programs that we're still accepting applications for fall 2017, and those are listed there. Hayley is part of our agricultural production program, which includes crop sciences, animal sciences, or a sustainability track. We have our bioprocessing and bioenergy program, our food science and human nutrition program, geographic information science, and technical systems management. So 4 of the 5 of those are within our College of ACES, our Agricultural, Consumer, and Environmental Sciences, and the Geographic Information Sciences program is a part of our Liberal Arts and Sciences College. No matter what program you're in, though, as Hayley mentioned, your program is only going to be 3 semesters in length, so it's only a 16-month program. So all of our students start together in the fall. They're in classes both their fall and spring semester. Then over the summer, that's when they're doing their internship. They come back their last fall semester, finish up classes, and do a few events that really help them prepare for their future careers. And then they traditionally graduate in December. of, in this case, it'd be December 2018. We have allowed the students to take a fourth semester option in case they would like to stay on for an additional semester. It's a really great program in the fact that it's only a year and a half long. Our program is a non-thesis program. We try to make sure it's pretty flexible where students can take classes that really fit their career goals. All of our cohorts are quite small because both your advisor and the Illinois Professional Science Master's Office really want to get to know you on a personal level. We want to understand what your career goals are, and so this way we can help you achieve all of those goals. We also make sure that you have great connections with alumni and industry, whether that's through bringing in speakers to class, providing a directory with all of our alumni so this way students can connect with alumni, or our advisory board that has industry people from all sorts of areas, so this way they can really help students not only ensure that their science classes and business classes are what they are needing, but also help maybe with that internship search. So Hayley, would you like to speak to any of the bullet points or length or anything like that?
We have our seminar with all of the PSM students. What I really like about that is, we start to get to know each other a lot. We help each other out, and we're kind of like a family. So it's very comfortable program. You get used to everybody. Like Miranda said, her and Natalie help you tremendously trying to find networking, connect you with alumni. So, if you have any questions, we're always open to help out. And also, I kind of wanted to talk about just the agricultural production program, if anybody was interested in that. With the classes, if you split them up with the 3 semesters, you can have a pretty, not super hard course load if you make sure to separate your 500 level classes. I'm still working part-time, so it's a challenge, but it's not something that you can't do. And also, it's not totally pulling you away from learning research and reading articles, because a lot of the 500 level classes that you do take in agricultural production, you will read different articles and discuss and have topics about that. So you still learn a lot with the new research that is coming out, and all the animal science classes and agricultural production classes are awesome. The teachers are awesome. The professors, they help you tremendously, to move forward in your career. So I really enjoy it.
Speaking of careers, Illinois PSM students have been employed by a wide variety of companies for both their internship and full-time employment. You can see in this slide there are a lot of large companies and maybe some smaller companies that aren't quite as familiar to some of you. Quite a few of our students find their internships during career fairs that we have here on campus, as well as through networking and reaching out to their network to gain those opportunities. Hayley, would you like to speak a little bit about your career fair experience and finding your internship?
You get to visit career fairs and talk to different companies. Some people have different opinions of where they want to work at, whether it's a large company or a small company. In my case, for this summer, I am working for a smaller company, professional swine management in Carthage, Illinois. So I wanted to get more of a feeling of how a small company works together, and I kind of wanted to be not in a bigger company to where you can kind of get lost with different things, but it's kind of the preference of, what you want to, encounter in. And with the career fair, you do get a very good, broad overview of if you want to work in a bigger company or a smaller company. I talked to probably 10 or 15 different companies and seeing how they, how their internship goes and what they provide for the students. So it's kind of a preference, but the career fair is an awesome place to kind of start networking and figure out what you want to do in your future. So.
All right. If you are interested in learning more about the Illinois Professional Science Master's Program, I highly encourage you to get on the website, read a little bit more about each program, and then contact the faculty advisors, which are listed here. The advisors are great people to talk to, whether it's about the Illinois PSM or maybe a traditional program in that research area. So they will be able to answer all of those science-based questions you may have. If your questions are more on the business side or the professional development side, I encourage you to contact us here at the Illinois PSM office. So for the application, it is completely online, and during the online application, we will ask that you provide your unofficial transcripts, your current GRE scores, 3 letters of recommendation, and your personal statement. In that personal statement, we want you to talk a little bit about your background, your career goals, and maybe how the Illinois PSM is going to help you achieve those career goals. Thank you for attending our webinar today. If you have any questions, especially those questions related to the application process, the business classes, or professional development, please contact us here at the Illinois PSM office. Our phone number and our email are up there as well, and all of our contact information can always be found at our website. So thank you for attending today, and we hope you have a great afternoon.